that point, it's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense going to take over now for the second time. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Once again, it's Etienne. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. The PAT, up and good. And the 49ers will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Ingram. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's caught once again by Ingram. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Lawrence now. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. Offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A 1st down throw for Purdy. Whoa! That finds Samuel working across the field. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. A tight end in motion now. 3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. That one is good. And the 49ers will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Red on red. Take right open. Red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Lion. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. Great example of it here.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. The Jags offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to pick up the pace. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Hey, run!
Lawrence now on 2nd down. This one taken in by Reynolds. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. A 1st down there on a pickup of 17. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be third down.
Go. On red. Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only did they keep points off the board, but
he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
And he'll take it on in. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He runs with it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Here's a 2nd and 6. So Kittle comes in motion. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. 49ers offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. So Kittle comes in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Through the air, connecting with Debo.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
First down, 49ers.
Throwing again is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Back to the air again is Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners add on to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Not.
Blue. Red on red.
2nd down, Lawrence. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
A gain there of 15. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now he'll air one out. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Fred. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Purdy now on second down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Duvernay to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive.
Hey, go, go.
And this has been a dreadful offensive performance. Quarterback picked off 4 times so far. And this may be one just to erase from the memory. No need to watch the film of this one. It's a horror show. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Now Lawrence. And he will score. Game on. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
First and 10. Purdy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Jaguars have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on getting as many.
And remember now, so that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down. They run once more with McCaffrey. The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. The Jaguars offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The defense still with all three timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback